Good evening again, Montreal. Beryl Wiseman out of the Suburban with you. Suburban Radio Hour. Another edition with my great friends and colleagues, Anthony Bonaparte, features editor, Mark Lidbetter, sports editor, and you'll be hearing all the entertainment society news you need from Mike Cohen. But now it's turn it over to my friend Anthony. Anthony, how are you this week?
Excellent.
You're very zen. You're
excellent.
Very. It's too bad we're not on television.
I was staring at the garden this morning before coming here.
You have a garden?
Yes, I have a garden.
Seriously?
A yard, yes.
Do you have, is your peonies are the first to come in or something? It's the only thing I know about gardens. Peonies, I don't know why. Do you know what a peony is?
It's a flower.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
I didn't know
and you
that.
have to let the ants open
I just
the
throw whatever the hell is on sale
Right.
into the garden, and that's it.
And you have the patience to like get down on your knees and
No,
dig
you silly. I have somebody do it for me.
Oh, excuse me, you're a capitalist.
I don't get on my hands and knees in the dirt with seriously.
So you're
No.
a capitalist. You're an oligarch. Yes.
I'm that kind of person.
Félicitations.
Thank you.
Very good.
I've joined the
landed gentry.
Thank you. Yes, exactly.
The mystery guest, Anthony's guest. I'm going to just bring her in for a second. I just want to tell her that he has people to do things. He has people,
and I want their number.
and I bring up plants because are you still talking, Beryl?
I was going to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You remember? I don't know if you ever watched Frasier. And
of course, I love that show.
I love that show too. Frasier's brother, when he walked into
Niles,
somewhere,
my hero.
Niles, exactly. He says, "Don't you have people to do this? I had people. I had people before my divorce. Where are my people?"
I waited all my life to have people, Beryl.
Me too.
Some people have people at a younger age. I acquired mine at an advanced age.
I think we should ask your guest,
yes,
our very special friend, about having people. So why don't you bring her in?
The question I was going to ask Jen is about if she and her family began to tend their garden yet, because she wrote a story in the past weeks.
Tend the garden. I haven't heard that expression since
Suburban about plants. Jennifer Cox is on the air, writer with the Suburban. How you doing, Jen?
I'm very well, thank you. I want to know where these people are because I'm the people in my household. I'm the people that get their hands in the dirt and do the gardening and
See, Anthony, Anne takes care of a son, Anne takes care of a husband, Anne takes care of the household. You can't be bothered.
It's a group effort. Hey, we all pitch in. We all pitch in this household. But I definitely do my share. But I really enjoy it. I do enjoy it, and I get to write about it at the same time in our home section. See, I'm practicing my segues as well, gentlemen.
Well done.
Have you got a garden
very much.
at your place?
Pardon me?
Have you got a garden at your place?
I do. Massive garden. I've got tomatoes and peppers and sunflowers and strawberries and beans and squash, and I have it all.
Good God.
And you wrote about eco-responsible gardening last week?
I did. I wrote about eco-responsible gardening, yeah. I thought just by gardening I was being pretty eco-responsible, but there were a lot of things I realized that I could be doing in terms of water conservation and things like that. So I'm a little more mindful now when I go out into my backyard for sure. So, we had a home section, and I wrote about that, and I also covered a few fun announcements in my column, My Generation. And I did a piece on bathroom renos and the popularity of ceramic. So lots of great topics in the home section of the Suburban paper.
What else do you have going on?
So I also write lots of stuff for the Suburban.com. I don't know if you guys heard about this really cool. I know that Anthony and I talked about it briefly before going on air, and I'm a little confused about it myself, to be perfectly honest. There was the black hole experience. It kind of made an appearance at C2 Montreal this week, which is a big business conference, and it's this really cool cutting-edge I guess it's a 53-foot double expandable trailer, and you go inside and you feel like you're walking toward a black hole chamber. Our videographer Jesse headed over there this week, and he did some interviews. He also did some video work, so I'm excited to see this video. Head on over to thesuburban.com to check it out, because I think you need to see it to believe it, and that's kind of what he said as well. He said you kind of have almost an out-of-body experience, and you forget where you are when you're inside this thing. But he said you have to kind of see it to experience it. So, kind of interesting.
This is a Dax De Silva sponsored project, right? He's the CEO of Lightspeed.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. The company Lightspeed Commerce Incorporated. Yeah, he's the CEO, and they kind of teamed up with this nonprofit called Age of Union Alliance, and they put on this this black hole experience. It's traveling to different places across North America, and it stopped here in Montreal for C2. So yeah,
It's kind of like a combination of like
I'm afraid to even comment.
an interactive or immersive kind of art installation with like Zen stuff to it. Like
The reason why I was afraid to make a comment was, is it actual, like an artistic experience?
you walk
or is
into
it
this
actual
thing.
a big trailer?
You
where you
walk,
can
you
live
walk
it
into this
physically.
thing exactly. You know,
Yeah.
and these are a couple of quotes from it. BHX is the black hole experience is a mobile exhibition uniting the awe and wonder of nature and the cosmos with meditative reflection. Mm-hmm. One more quote. Mm-hmm. Age of Union hopes it will ignite the next generation of change makers and foster collective consciousness.
By everybody meditating?
I have no idea, but I'm assuming there's drugs involved.
I hope so. Now that interests me.
Well, I'll quote our videographer. He said that it was a very zen state of mind when he went into it, and that's exactly what the intentions of the artists that put this together. That was their intention.
What was he doing being in a
Jesse
zen
said it was
state?
achieved.
What was he doing being in a zen state of mind when he was supposed to be videoing things?
I think he was doing a little bit of both. I think
Okay.
he went in and experienced it, and then he did his interviews and did the media thing. So, yeah.
So I guess we call you Zen Cox now.
Oh, God.
Oh, here we go.
We have a family day coming up. The Suburban is organizing a family day on June 15th where everybody is invited. Talk about
Yeah,
that.
everybody, including pets. I will be out there with my son, and I will bring my pup, Toby, and we will be out for Family Suburban Day. Yeah, it's going to be a great day full of family-friendly events. I'm helping line up musical acts, and we have a reptile guy coming, and we're going to have bouncy castles. We're going to have food and snacks, and we're going to be profiling some of those amazing entertainers in our FYI section over at thesuburban.com as well.
And to all parents out there and pet owners, bring your kids, bring your pets, because Uncle Beryl will be there
Excuse me.
in his
I was about to say, not only
bespoke suit.
Not only is Uncle
And
Beryl
Ascot.
going to be there, but Uncle Anthony's going to be there.
but
and he's going to smile at the youngins, aren't you,
I
Anthony?
heard he's going to have his own little booth that he's going to give out autographs.
but
I heard it was going to be a kissing
the
booth.
big attraction though will be Beryl in his bespoke suit.
Bespoke,
Yes.
double-breasted
Double-breasted
British
British blazer.
with an
Thank you.
escort.
There you go.
Okay, I will be dressed like a mom with a messy bun, and I'll have a dog and a kid in tow. But you'll know it's me.
No, but won't you have your person who takes care of the child, like
That's
Anthony has?
right. Full circle. That's right. I need my people. Where's Niles?
Anthony, if you have a person for your garden, the least you can do is help Jen with a person for her child. So she goes into public.
She's in the South Shore. I'm too far away. Thanks
That's
a lot,
what-
Jen.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Take care.
Cheers.
Come here. So you'll be there, right, Beryl?
And as will you.
I'm talking about you here.
Yes, I will be.
Of course
there.
I'll be there.
I will be
I'll
there.
We're all guns blazing.
It's the
this
number of pets that seem to be growing. by the
past
way.
week's Dr. Suburban, Dr. Mitch talked about ADHD in adults. And you know what that is, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, fine. It's mostly diagnosed in children, but some people slip through the cracks and are diagnosed later in life, so he talks about that. It's a very important story. I spoke about the beautiful game with a guy called Paul Debayer.
Great article, by the way.
Montreal's.
Montreal's. Read Anthony's article on the beautiful game.
2 weeks ago, Lionel Messi was in town, and it was basically a chance for us to all chat about soccer, the great game. Do you have any good memories or
Of soccer?
of soccer
The
or
funny-
your love
the-
of
the
soccer?
funny- none. The funny thing is, I have one sport that to me is a religion, and that's American football. It's like living chess. But both my father and one of his closest friends were on national teams, on the second tier national team, the backup teams in Europe. And the one story of soccer I remember is his friend was a goaler, told me about the time and told me about in stunning detail of every crack of the time when he put out his hands to stop a ball and every finger in his hands broke. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was my,
Well, for me, June 1971, the Autostad, which no longer exists, 29,000
Is
people.
that Pele?
Yep. FC Santos.
wow.
15 years old, getting to watch Pele play the beautiful game.
That's pretty
Amazing.
cool.
Yep.
My best memory, I think, was '86, the World Cup with Maradona. That's the one where he basically took everything over, and that's when I really, really fell in love with soccer.
Yeah.
And now, I believe the next World Cup that's being played in North America Montreal doesn't have any games.
The mayor didn't want any games.
The mayor didn't want any games. I thought it was because we didn't have a stadium big enough.
Well, that too.
No, what
But
is
every
this?
other city, and they're playing games, I think, in Toronto and Vancouver and so on,
all
not
over Canada.
Montreal.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, we're distinct, Beryl.
We are distinct. It's a distinct society.
Live with that. Take care.
Take care. The Suburban Radio Hour. And just before we turn it over to Mike Cohen, with all the news on entertainment and society, let's check in with the CJD Traffic Desk.